have 20 braids and 6 rows on this side, so I'll have 20 braids and 6 rows on this side too. I'm just taking my hair out of the twist and getting ready to just re-moisturize it. But do y'all see this? Do y'all remember that I made a short? I didn't even make it into a tutorial because I was so embarrassed by my hair, but it's a short that I have on my channel, and I'll link it and y'all can go and watch it real quick and see how brittle, short, and busted my hair was literally last summer. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to tell you a story about how I missed my flight in Mexico from Monterrey to Oaxaca when I went to study abroad in 2023 when I was in grad school. So I am a empath so bad. Like, I have such a big heart, and I'm also a yapper, and I'm also one of those people that really don't be paying attention to time because I just really find beauty in everything, and I'd be like frolicking and romanticizing everything because if I didn't, I would literally hate my life, and I used to be like that. And so long story short, I was just living, laughing, and loving Viva la Mexicoing when I was in Monterrey. And this hairstyle that I'm doing in this video, which are some knotless goddess box braids that are pink and ginger, because I was trying to give Ariel and Barbie at the same time because those were two really big things that were happening in America at the time, but I was going to be in Mexico during both of them, and so like I wasn't able to go see the movie because I was studying abroad. I wasn't worried about no fucking movie. And so anyways, mind you, almost missed my flight to do this hairstyle. Like, as I'm braiding right now, it was literally like right when I was supposed to leave, and I still hadn't finished packing. So only God knows how I actually made it to Mexico itself without missing a flight, but I was bound to miss a flight because one thing about me is I play too much and I'm not on time. But actually in 2025, that is actually on my monthly mood board and my vision board that I'm going to be more on time because I'm a Capricorn. I should not be doing things like this. So anyways, back to the story. So I finally make it to Monterrey on the wings of an angel because God just really messes with me like that. And the universe really always fucks with me because your boy is a cool girl. Like, I'm just so cool that everything loves me. So anyways, on the way to Oaxaca, which was my final destination and where I studied abroad, I had a stop in Monterrey, and it was an overnight stop. Y'all, I never experienced an airport like I experienced at Monterrey in my life. So child, like, the airport was just crazy, and I was in the wrong part. I should have went to the other side and actually went to where my flight was, because if I would have done that, I wouldn't have, one, missed my flight, and I wouldn't have, two, slept in the conditions I slept in. But anything to get to the destination, right? Especially as a grad student, like, child, I already booked on some backwards behind the wheels site because I needed the cheapest flight possible, not knowing what that actually entails because, child, the way that I was so lost and confused. But all of these things have made me stronger and made me a better flyer, and now I just like can deal with anything because I've been through it all. Like, let me know if you like stories like this because I have a lot of airport interesting like flight stories because I love to take trips and I love to travel, and because I just now started making money that someone can actually live off of, I was traveling literally again on the wings of an angel, because who has money to be going everywhere in 1 year as a grad student? Somebody that literally lives on the faith of a mustard seed. That's who. Anyways, in Monterrey, I I am in the airport, literally about to catch my flight. Got about an hour and 30 minutes, and I was like on time to this part, child. So I go back to go and charge my phone because my phone was dying. It's always these damn phones. So because my phone was dying, I needed to go and charge it before I got on the flight, because Lord only knows on these type of flights that I was booking if there was going to be charging stations. Tells you how I was living life. So anyways, go to charge my phone, I run into this guy. For some reason, me and this guy just saw each other and just started yapping it up. And let me tell you, this was a older, elderly white man Nothing about us was in common, but the fact that I had on something that signified that I went to my university at the time, which was University of Oklahoma. And he saw it and he was like, I'm from Texas, the school. And he specifically taught at the school that's like our rival, which I can never get right, but it's horns down, their horns up. That's all I can tell you. I don't ever remember the school, and y'all, the video is about to run out, so I need to wrap this story up. So long story short, we started chitting and chatting because he was from Texas, I'm from Oklahoma, blah, 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 blah. Then finally, why did this man break down crying, telling me that his wife literally just passed away and he was in Mexico, actually on his way out of Mexico, and I was on my way into Mexico because his wife had died suddenly after she had a procedure done in Mexico. Like, that's how deep we got in like a 30-minute span. We go from chitting and chatting about where we're from, blah, 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 both speaking English, and he like being a professor and me being a student, to him telling me what happened and why he was in Mexico. And he was talking about how he loved her so much. And he was like, he even started telling me, he was like, I honestly know that I could have done better by her, but I loved her with my whole entire heart. He was confessing to me things that he regretted that he didn't ever get a chance to tell her because she passed all of a sudden. Like, he was like, she's come down so many times, had so many different procedures, and this is the one time that I never see her again. The one time, he was just like, it's just a routine thing. Wasn't even thinking he was never gonna see his wife again, yo. And so it was just really crazy because I was just sitting there like, and my heart is just so big, wide, and open. And I'm just like tearing up and crying with this man. Meanwhile, my flight is taking off. Meanwhile, my flight is taking off. Tell me why when I went to go, because I realized late, and tell me why this man told me 3 separate times that I should go. And I just sat there with him because I was like, no, it's fine, because we were both crying. And then the flight ended up leaving me. And why, when I went up there to find it, because after he told me 3 times, I was like, wait, girl, he said the same thing 3 times and you don't think it don't mean nothing? So then I finally am like, oh, I need to go check. I go check. The flight attendant literally clapped his hands and rubbed them together really fast and was like, took off. I need to find something to show y'all the action that he did to show me that the flight was gone. And the way that I started crying, because flights to Oaxaca are not very frequent because it's a, smaller inner place. Like, only the baddies know about Oaxaca. But anyways, the video is about to run out, and that was the story about how I missed my flight in Oaxaca because I was deciding to do braids and move crazy. But it really was because I was being an empath and trying to love on somebody. But at the end of the day, I still made it. Love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Love y'all.